Official.streetsmarks@gmail.com is how you want to contact us. Listen to us right here exclusively on YouTube, Street Smart Audio. Fuck with us. Official.streetsmarks on SoundCloud, not G. Street Smart fan page on Facebook. Street_Smarks on Twitter. ECW Memories. Courtesy of PWInsider.com. Neckbeard.
What up, Neck Beezy? What it do, Blair?
This week in wrestling history as we see fit. March 5th, 1994. ECW held an event at the ECW Arena in Philly, also known as Funk's Revenge.
My gosh. They were still, what year is this again? 94?
94.
Oh, okay. All right. Whew, I thought I was slipping for a second. I thought you said 2004. I'm like, it's still a Funk's Revenge in 2004? Okay, but yeah, we covered that, so I can't skits and shit, you know what I'm saying? But it does suck to be reminded about it, though.
911 pinned both Paul Loria and Mikey Whipwreck in a handicap match in 18 seconds. Jazzy JT Smith and Pat Tanaka defeated Pitbull 1 and the Rockin' Rebel.
JT was still eating out cheer.
The Putts, Tommy Dreamer, pinned Jimmy Snuka.
Oh, wow.
The Lunkheads defeated the Public Enema in a Falls Count Anywhere match. The Street Vigilante Hawk
I remember that.
pinned the Roughneck, Mr. Hughes.
Oh, shit. I'm trying to remember how the fuck did Tommy Dreamer beat Superfly, and I'm drawing a blank.
We didn't see Funk's Revenge.
That would be why. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, good deal.
ECW television champion Sabu pinned Mike Awesome. We recounted that in a earlier Street Smart Extreme Retro review. It was clipped to shit. Our old favorite tag team, Kevin Sullivan and the Tasmaniac, defeated the Lunkheads to win the held up ECW tag title. The Sandman pinned Chad Austin. ECW heavyweight champion Terry Funk defeated Shane Douglas by knockout in a tape fist match.
On something called Funk's Revenge. He had to have cheated. The referee was probably Jimmy Jack Funk, or probably one of his ugly ass daughters. I'm gonna leave the daughters alone because you can't help who your parents are. And they can't help that their dad is probably the worst individual to come out of a vagina. If he even came out of a vagina, he probably came just straight out of a cave from somewhere, just mutated from just different cultures, piles of shit. Just came to life, and then it just turned into Terry Funk and shit. Like how in the winter, you know how they have them TV specials, Frosty the Snowman, and it start off as the kids they build in a snowman and they go to sleep and shit, and this motherfucker came to life. Well, imagine that, but with a pile of shit, and it turning into Terry Funk and shit.
So Terry Funk is essentially Mr. Hanky.
Yeah, pretty just a life-size version.
March 6, 1961, Guy and Joe Brunetti defeated The Outlaw, Dory Funk Sr., and Pancho Pico to win the Vancouver NWA Pacific Coast Tag Team title in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
It might as well been the Who Championship, the Who Tag Team Championship, because you got the Who title, where it's the Who Wrestler, Dory Funk, the Who Federation, and the Who City, and the Who Providence of the Who Country. Who, and who. The Who Championship of the world, everybody. Who versus who, Dory Funk and who, and the Who Federation, and who, Canada.
Same day, 1994, at a television taping at the ECW Arena in Philly, there were 3 title changes. the Pubic Enema defeated Kevin Sullivan and Tasmaniac to win the ECW tag titles, ending Sullivan and Tasmaniac's second reign. This would be the first of 4 reigns for the Enema. The Tasmaniac defeated Sabu for the ECW TV title, but lost it later in an event to Jazzy JT Smith.
You got pubics, you got enemas, and you got the hoes. It's a lot going on in that match.
March 7th, 1994, the USWA held Memphis Memories at the Mid-South Coliseum in Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis Memories at the Mid-South Coliseum in Memphis, Tennessee. The results as follows. The Nightmares, Ken Wayne and Danny Davis, and Skull Von Crush defeated Jeff Gaylord, King Cobra, and Spellbinder when Davis pinned Gaylord.
What book was they reading when they came up with these wrestling names and shit?
The Chronicles of Yarnia. JC Ice versus Wolfie D ended in a double countout. Coco Beware pinned Billy Joe Travis. Wildfire Tommy Rich defeated Jimmy Valiant via DQ. USWA Tag Team Champions the Moondogs, Rex and Spot, defeated Frankenstein and Leatherface.
Oh, wow. Well, so you have 2 literal dogs, Rex and Spot, versus 2 movie monsters and shit. Okay. Well, I guess Frankenstein did start off in the book, to be fair. But.
The Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol, Jerry Lawler, and the USWA Southern Heavyweight Champion Brian Christopher,
also Lawler's son,
defeated Terry Funk.
Oh my gosh.
Doug Gilbert.
What were you doing, Doug?
And USWA Unified World Heavyweight Champion Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert via disqualification.
No. Oh, you know what? I know what happened. I'm tripping. They probably forced Terry Funk to be their slave, you know what I'm saying? They probably had him in captivity or something. And he was working for them for a minute, and he was their flunky for that match.
I'll tag with you. I'll come from the cross-dressing ranch, and I'll be a slave for a dangerous Doug Gilbert and the King of Philadelphia. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, the leader and founder of Hot Stuff International, the same guy who beat my ass in the Texas Chain Massacre at the Super Summer Sizzler Spectacular, recounted by the great H-Dub and the Scourge of the IWC, Extreme Retro Review number 13. Y'all should go check it out.
Y'all definitely should. That's the only time y'all should ever listen to Millie Mouth Terry Funk, ever. Good job, Terry.
Jerry Lawler defeated USWA Southern Heavyweight Champion Brian Christopher, Terry Funk, Doug Gilbert, USWA Unified World Heavyweight Champion Eddie Gilbert, Austin Idol, Moondog Spot, Tommy Richard, Jimmy Valiant, and Coco Beware in a 10-man, 4 corners elimination match.
And this is the same day, so I'm, saying Terry Funk was still a slave there. That's all.
On March 8th and March 9th, ECW held both nights of their big-ass Extreme Bash weekend. It's too long. I'm not reading it. Moving on.
Check out Neck Beezy's shit to read the full details of that sheet.
March 9th, 2001, ECW officially canceled its March 11th Living Dangerously pay-per-view, which comes as a little surprise since there was no venue booked, no television to promote it, and obviously no tickets available. It was well over a month since the last ECW show had been held, and ECW owner Paul Heyman was appearing on Raw as color commentator.
Cold-blooded.
Living Dangerously at that point was simply 3 hours of pay-per-view airtime that had been reserved. Several cable companies still accepted orders right up until airtime.
Oh, wow.
Which was later refunded.
Okay.
Other systems ran replays of the final pay-per-view, Guilty as Charged 2001. While the official announcement would not come until April, even the most diehard supporters were coming to the realization that Extreme Championship Wrestling was finished.
Damn, that's fucked up. Imagine watching the fucking owner of the promotion that you either work for or love or whatever your connection to ECW was. Imagine watching this nigga Paul Heyman on Monday Night Raw every Monday and shit.
Still getting a paycheck.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Your ass gotta wait for Jeff to start TNA.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
Or work for XPW. Or work any other fucking shit indie booking.
Shit, I barely even heard it. Didn't Hogan do like a one appearance thing for XPW or something?
No, he did the one off for WWA.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
Okay.
World Wrestling All-Stars or some shit like that.
Well, I hope they counted their blessings to have the Hulkster grace them with their presence.
March 10th, 1960. Mighty Ortega and Alex Perez defeated Dory Funk Sr. and Dick Hutton for the Amarillo NWA North American Tag Team title at Amarillo, Texas.
Where's Too Cold Hollywood at? Because this is getting unbearable. Where is...
Same day, 2000, The Equalizer defeats Rocco Dorsey, Big Dick Dudley, and Cronus in a four-way match for the NWA Jersey Heavyweight title in South Amboy, New Jersey. The title was stripped from Cuck Candido on that same day due to his signing with World Championship Wrestling.
Cuck Candido?
And finally, today,
Oh, shit.
March 11th, 1991, Jerry Lawler defeats Terry Funk for the USWA Unified World Heavyweight title in Memphis 10 to begin his 8th reign.
You know what? Good job, Jerry. Jerry versus Terry, huh? Yeah, good job, Jerry. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm sure it was an easy match and shit, because what, 91? Terry was, what, only 50 then? So, sure was a piece of cake.
And on that note, that is the week in wrestling history as we see fit. If you want to know more, hit up pwinsider.com and hit up The Neckbeard. And in a few, just for you, we continue our hardcore baptism of fire. For we review Hardcore Heaven 1990 Fizzo.
Hey, normally this is the part where I say peace, but I'm going to catch y'all next week. Doing the review for Hardcore Heaven in my place is going to be the one and only Too Cold Hollywood from Earth 37, Quadruple T. So, you know, with the new promotion, I got to get a jump on taking over this team and everything. So I'm going to head on out. I appreciate y'all. Peace.